Hello everyone, this is Kaifu here with Game 2 in the series between Peter and Ben. Peter on my left side is playing Blaze Knight, and also on my right side we have Ben playing Blaze Knight. So this will be a Blaze Knight versus Blaze Knight mirror match, and I know that I mentioned in Game 1 that a lot of you guys are tired and sick of seeing Blaze Knight versus Blaze Knight. I know how you guys feel because I'm the one who is editing and recording and doing all the commentary for this show. So I am tired of seeing Blaze Knight versus Blaze Knight as well, but just bear with it for now. If I can bear with it, you guys can do as well. This is the top 4 at the moment, so after top 1 finals, you shouldn't be seeing a lot of Blaze Knight at the moment. Well, after this series. So let's get back to the show. We have Peter in game 1 that he didn't do too well because the fact that he wasn't maybe he wasn't playing too aggressive. He was playing a bit more passive than general, passively than general, should I say? Because the fact that he maybe wanted to go for the long-term strategy and try to outgrind Ben's resource, but that didn't turn out well for Peter at the moment during that time. So hopefully in this game he'll be doing well. Peter with 3 resource open and versing 2 Guinevere's and a Percival compared to his 1 Gwen and 1 Percival, not Percival, 1 Guinevere and 1 Bow. And he's going very aggressive at the moment from this point, attacking with the Gwen first, doing 300 point damage and forcing the Percival to rest. And going very aggressively with his Guinevere, attacking into the Percival and forcing Ben using his Guinevere's effect to sacrifice his Percival to draw 2 new cards and discard 1. So not allowing any protection for his round tables, so which is a good indication. But this is the first time I actually saw people using, or this, should I say, this is my first time seeing Guinevere going aggressive, attacking instead of using as a draw power. So back to Ben's turn now. 2 Guinevere, 3 matches still open compared to 1 Bow, 1 Gareth, 1 Gwen, and 1 Guinevere on the field. In comes Ben's Bow, so he has extra defensive play as well. I do see a Lancelot in Ben's hand, but he shouldn't go aggressively with his Lancelot because a Gareth is on the field, so he will be able to get around the Lancelot play. Paying 2. And dropping a Lancelot, so maybe he's just preparing for his upcoming play and pumping up instead, so he's forcing himself to do 700 point damage. And then but however, Guinevere's effect that when you pump it up, as soon as it dealt damage in any single way by battle or by effect, it automatically destroys itself. So but however, it does go to a stack chase because it is going to destruction mode, but this will allow Ben to draw 2 new cards before the destruction occurs. So this drawing 2 cards and discarding a King Flame Shout. Interestingly, if I was Ben, I would have kept that King Flame Shout because King Flame Shout can do 400 AoE damage, especially especially Gwen is not on the field at the moment. So which does allow him to get rid of a lot of Percival and a lot of Guinevere's. Now in comes the 800 point damage directly to the Guinevere, killing one of Ben's draw powers and not allowing him to have any options. And in comes the Demon Flame, getting rid of another Guinevere. So now Ben does not have any Guinevere on the field for him to get any draw powers out of this. So life point wise, 4,000 compared to 3,700 life point. We're already at the 4-minute mark now. Field wise, the field advantage does go towards Peter with 1 Guinevere, 1 Gwen, 1 Gareth, and 1 Bow, and 1 Magic Stone open, so that could indicate that Peter could have a Demon Flame in hand compared to Ben's 2 Bow on the field. Ben's field is quite open and it's quite empty, so he can take a lot of damage in a couple of turns if he doesn't put anything on the field to defend. Paying 1 to put Guinevere on the field, paying another 1 to put a Rick on the field, so pretty much draw power and search power, which allow him to get more options and so on. But he does have 2 Magic Stone open at the moment, so maybe he has his own Demon Flame to get rid of a Gareth Sword. But Peter has another Demon Flame in hand, getting rid of the Guinevere before his turn starts. Tapping for another Magic Stone now. Peter is in a strong position now compared to game 1. Dropping, can't remember, but it's a wingman, but I can't remember her name. can't remember top of my head, but what it does is a 6/6 body. It can't be dealt damage by a red resonator to it. So attacking Wayne directly and forcing the Regate to rest. But however, in comes the Demon Flame, killing the Wayne. But in comes the Guinevere's effect to sacrifice it to draw 2 cards and discarding 1, so which allow Peter to dig for more answers and so on to allow him to gain himself in the stronger position. And forcing the Regate to rest and attacking directly with Gareth and putting himself in a strong position by feeling very aggressive now, putting Ben down to 2,900 life point compared to his 4,000 life point. In comes the end phase Demon Flame, getting rid of the Guinevere, not allowing Peter to draw any more cards now. But I don't think it matters now because Peter already drew his side card, which is the Wingman. The Wingman able to counter hard against the Lancelot attacks and so on. In comes Ben's Wingman and so on. So both players have their own Wingman in the field, defending each other's Lancelot and so on. So and also Gareth as well. So the only way to kill it is either using 2 bows or using a King Flame Shout and another type of color resonator to run over it, pretty much. So that's the only way I can get around the Wingman. Attacking directly with the Gareth, and Rookegg blocks it and allows Ben to search. I'm not sure what Ben will search because he did lose 3 Guinevere already, so he might add another Guinevere in hand. Or he can add a Lancelot for more DPS damage, or a Snow White for extra aggressive play. Or well, actually, what I'm talking about, he already has a Guinevere on the field, so I think all 4 Guineveres are being used, perhaps, maybe. In comes the addition played by Peter, and that addition is pretty much like Crucifix. For those who don't know, Crucifix is pretty much that says that your opponent cannot use spells or abilities to target this card, and it can't be attacked. So, which fully protected from bows and so on. In comes another Gareth. Those Gareth could be causing a lot of trouble for Ben because those are very nasty in the mirror match, because there's no way you can kill with Lancelot's burn effect. The only way you can kill is that pumping up Lancelot to run over it in general. You can't use the effective burn off at all. Field wise, one bow, 2 Gareth, and 1 Wingman with an addition under it, compared to 2 bows, 1 Guinevere, and 1 Wingman with no addition. But however, Ben does have a lot of cards in hand to play with. Dropping the Lancelot and pumping the Lancelot? Why would he do that? I'm not quite sure, because there's no way he can do any effective damage on the board. So I'm pretty sure he shouldn't pump up Lancelot's effect, because you can't do any burn damage directly to Gareth or to the Wingman, because it's being protected by the addition anyway, if not by her ability at least. And even then, you're only paying 4 resource to run over a Gareth. Paying 4? Yeah, he's gonna pay 4. I'm not sure what he's trying to do. He's trying to run over it, but he's gonna get blocked pretty easily by the Wingman, because the Wingman will get dealt no damage at all. So I'm not sure about this play, because he already paid 4 resources for no reason, pretty much. If I was Ben, I wouldn't attack with the Lancelot, just leave it there or keep it in hand at least until you have enough resource on the field to get around this whole situation. Because he does have enough Wingman in hand, so if I was him, I would put this other Wingman on the field to defend 2 Gareth and so on. That would be me anyway. Because there's no way that Peter can handle 2 Wingmans on the field. Maybe 1 will be fine, but not 2, because there's no way that he can get around it, because the only way, like I said before, to get around it is either 2 bows or a bow in a combination with a Demon Flame, and I'm pretty sure in comes the Demon Flame from here. Yep, using the Demon Flame, getting rid of the Wingman, so doing 800 point damage directly to Ben, putting him down to 2,100 life point compared to Peter's 4,000 life point. Attacking into the Guinevere, not allowing Ben to have any field present, so putting himself in a strong position at the moment. Not attacking with the Wingman for obvious reason, because if he attacks with it, he can actually take a lot of damage, and pretty sure Peter does not want to take any damage at the moment. He is in control with field control, and also with 1 card in hand in a way. Peter's I'm not sure what does Peter have in his hand. Maybe another Resonator, or I'm not sure. Maybe an instant spell. Not sure myself. But in comes the Percival play. Checking top 5. I see a Hector, Lancelot, another Percival, a Gwen, and I'm not sure the card under Gwen at the moment. Oh, it's the edition. This edition that the Wingman has at the moment. Adding the Gwen to his hand, and I'm pretty sure the Gwen just for supportive play at the moment. Since the fact that not a lot of ways that he can deal with at the moment. Putting the Gwen on the field, and I do see an addition in his hand, so he might put it under there and putting a Gareth on the field, paying 1 and putting the addition under the Gareth. I'm not sure about this play. If I was Ben, I would put the addition under the Gwen, because Gwen can get targeted by the Gareth, and obviously that if it gets targeted, it's not that good, because at the moment in time, your Gareth is bigger than your opponent's Gareth, correct? So what does that mean? It means that if they kill that Gwen of yours, your Gareth will drop down in attack. So if I was Ben should have put that addition under Gwen instead, because that Gwen is the only reason making the other Gareth really big. Sacrificing the Percival onto the Gwen and not blocking with it. He's not blocking with it? Well, he is not blocking with it, surprisingly. He should have blocked it, because when you block with a Gwen, you at least... Oh wait, no, he got target attacked, never mind. He couldn't block it because he got target attacked. So he could have blocked with the at least with the Gareth, because the Gareth can kill the other Gareth with no problem, right? Right? I'm pretty sure, yeah. In comes the Rook Egg for more defensive play. So this might be some minor misplay played by Ben at the moment, but he might have his reason why he did it. In comes the Lancelot again. I'm not sure dropping the Lancelot is that helpful at the moment. Paying 4 to pump it to hit for 12 damage at the moment. Attacking directly and burning his Rook Egg for search power. I'm not sure what he's going to add at this point in time, because he did lose a lot of Guinevere. So I'm not sure what he has left in his deck. Adding another Gareth in hand for more power plays, I'm pretty sure. But if I was Ben a couple of turns ago, I would have added that addition under the Gwen, because that Gwen is very important at the moment, especially in this matchup now. Those Gareth cannot outclass your Gareth at the moment, so I'm not sure why you even add the Gareth. I'll give the addition to the Gareth. Attacking directly, no, getting blocked by the Wingman, so now that he's gonna lose a Lancelot pretty harshly. No, he's not gonna lose a Lancelot, because the Lancelot is sitting on 12-8. So just no damage to be dealt at the moment. So luckily that Gwen's on the field. If it wasn't on the field, then it would be a lot of troublesome at the moment. Gareth's gonna declare an attack now. Attack into the other Gareth, I'm pretty sure. He looks like he's choosing another Gareth as a target. Looks like it. If he gets rid of another Gareth, that would be a good play as well, because the fact that giving your opponent less option to have field present, and not only that, getting rid of the problem that your Lancelot couldn't do in the first place, because your Lancelot can't even burn it off or deal any damage to it in the first place with its burn effect. You have to run into it pretty quickly. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna run into the Gareth. But however, Ben does still has 2 bows on the field with counters each, so it does allow him to go very extra defensively onto his opposing opponent Lancelot and so on. So yeah. So let's see what he can do now. Attacking the Gareth, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So getting rid of Gareth, but the other but Ben's Gareth survived because of Wayne's being on the field, allowing him to boost the Gareth to a strong attacking defense. Let's see now, back to Peter's turn. Peter has a lot of matches that are open, and Ben only has 1 matches that are open and 1 card in hand. So it might indicate that he might have a Demon Flame in hand, but it most likely would not have it. In comes the Lancelot. In comes a Hector, and paying 1 more. Oh, in comes another addition, so pretty much he can't actually bow it anymore. So attacking directly for 1000, burning off the Egwene. putting a lot of pressure onto the Ben at the moment. So pretty much he has to take the 1,000 point damage because he could get because the Lancelot burning off the Gwen, that which is last defense and so on, and this will be GG from this range because the Gareth can attack for 800 and the Wingman can take for 600. So that should be the game for now. So yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for listening guys, hope you guys enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for game 3.